Today I'm in Sparrows Point, Maryland. This is an area that used to be making steel years ago, but what they make today in this area is boat trailers. This is the headquarters of Venture Boat Trailers. I'm going to go talk with people at Venture Trailers because they agreed to let me come in and chit-chat with them. Boat trailers are one of those things that's a commodity. We don't really think about our boat trailer that much. Our boat trailer is just a way to get our boat back and forth to places. It's really one of the probably things with boating that we think about the least. You guys just make boat trailers.
Yes, that is where we started. And when you're good at something, that's just kind of where you stay. And the fact of the matter is you can go to Home Depot and you can walk through the parking lot and you can see a little utility trailer for the average residential guy that, just needs to haul some leaves and some firewood, and he can pick that trailer up for, $300-400 and, his life is happy. And unfortunately, as far as the manufacturing of that is concerned for us, it just didn't make sense for us anymore.
Gotcha.
So, and we stayed focused on what we were good at and stayed into the marine side of things.
And all Venture Trailers are assembled here, right here in Maryland.
Yep, every single one of them.
Well, I didn't follow a trailer all the way through the entire assembly process. I did get a chance to sort of see how they pull it all together and to check out their facilities and meet some of the people behind the scenes at Venture Trailers. When you first enter the facility, you notice a picture of the founder on the wall, and then they have their nice reception area here. And Matt actually took me through and introduced me to people in every department and every office throughout the whole entire facility. It was a real honor to be able to get a chance to meet everybody who worked there and get the whole entire tour. We spent a lot of time that day just going through, and it showed me everything. This is the parts inventory that they have and going through there. And I even got to meet the company cats. Yes, they have company cats which hang out here in the office. You can see their beds right there and their whole little setup. And then finally we got to go into the factory tour. I got to go see the actual way that these were built, all the raw materials and everything all laid out, and how their assembly line process works. Matt walked me through the whole entire process from start to finish, showing me exactly how their trailers were made. As you can see, they keep a lot of the raw material inside of the facility. Like all of the aluminum seems to be indoors, and then they actually kept all the galvanized material outside. What do you see as being more popular these days, aluminum trailers or galvanized?
Believe it or not, some of that is geographically driven. But I do feel, as far as Venture is concerned, I feel that our aluminum series has definitely taken the cake as far as the ratios of sales are concerned. At one point in this company, especially in my early days when we built, it was just solely 100% galvanized. But the aluminum model, because we do so much of that manufacturing and fabrication in-house, has allowed us to adapt to the needs of the dealers and the needs of the manufacturers that we supply. And it has allowed us to customize and do things a little bit differently than we had in the past.
Do you tend to deliver more boat trailers or roller trailers?
We are definitely more focused in the bunk application. And I think one thing that has affected the roller sales over the years is the cost of that commodity. There's so many more dollars that go into a roller trailer when a customer in the field can get the same outcome out of a bunk trailer and, save, quite a few dollars in their expenses. So I believe that it's more of just educating your customer base that a bunk trailer is completely okay. Now, are there applications where rollers are a necessity or required? Yeah, sure. Some of that is geographically located, depending on the ramps or the type of waters or even the type of vessel that you own. But Yeah, as far as venture is concerned, we manufacture probably 80 to 20% bunk to roller.
So some of the processes are very hands-on. A lot of the assembly is actually done via these rolling carts that are at torso level. So therefore, as the cart is rolling through on the assembly line area, essentially, the trailer is up at this height, making it much easier for the workers to work on instead of having the trailer down on the ground with the workers having to bend all the way over to be able to work on it.
People can get so many different options what they can get. Each part is labeled in accordance to the work order number. So that work order is 14. This axle is labeled 14. So when a new personnel comes in, or there's somebody who's not familiar with the trailer manufacturing world, they can help out immediately. You know what I mean? They don't have to understand a trailer from the ground up to be an employee, right? To make a contribution.
So Venture seems to have a big dealer network, and I know you don't sell direct. You could go through dealers. How many states do you have dealers?
We're mainly East Coast, but through affiliation with other businesses, we have trailer dealers in California, Washington. We definitely have a presence, I want to say, throughout the whole United States after 30 years.
That's wild.
But our dealer network is mainly on the East Coast.
And one of the things I thought was really interesting while I was there is that each trailer that comes through has a tag on there, and it talks about the specifics for that trailer because it can be ordered with a lot of other upgrades and customizable components, and also be custom set to fit for certain types of boats. So when they don't know, they have some standard setups that they do for where they place the bunks or the rollers. But if it's for a very specific type of boat, those dimensions are provided on that sheet so that way everything can be set exactly right for that particular boat. When we were out on the shop floor, we saw the triple axle Commander trailers.
Yeah.
Is that your biggest trailer that you produce?
We actually build a trailer bigger than that in the Venture line. It's VATB 18,025, and that will haul the biggest boat that you can haul legally without a permit or having guided service. As far as the Commander line is concerned, we stopped that weight rating off at 12,600 pounds, and it's quite a trailer. It's a lot of material there.
Very impressive trailer, yeah. Yep. I thought that there was a possibility that American trailer manufacturers might just be importers of trailers, but I was completely wrong because they actually manufacture these trailers completely in-house. They buy the raw stock and a few of the components that are manufactured elsewhere from other companies and assemble these trailers completely here. A lot of it is in-house fabrication, in-house development, and they have the ability to customize specific trailers for specific kinds of boats, which I think is pretty cool. So what they do is they work with the dealer, and if the dealer is ordering a trailer for a 23.5-foot Four Winds H2, they can get those specifications to be able to set the bunk heights and place everything in the trailer appropriately for that particular type of boat. So you mentioned about the culture, and I definitely got a good vibe as I walked around. As a matter of fact, I noticed while you've been giving me a bunch of time today that you haven't been getting called by a bunch of other people who are frantic about fires that need to be put out or whatever, which I think is pretty cool. So obviously that seems to set your company apart from a lot of other companies. Mm-hmm. Are there things that set your trailers apart from the competition?
I get asked that question a lot. And, I think the bottom line is a trailer is a trailer, a boat trailer is a boat trailer. As far as the supply industry, part of the industry is concerned, we pretty much buy our stuff from the same vendors. And, I'm a firm believer in the thing that's going to separate you from the next guy is your culture and your customer service. And that's really what we focus on. When you have a company culture that is seen not only on the inside of the building, but the outside of the building, or experienced on the outside of the building, you're not just buying a trailer, you're buying a company. And that's what's extremely important to us. The customer service side of things, once a trailer leaves this building, is just as important as it is on the front side as the manufacturing is concerned. So, yeah, Culture, culture, culture. That's what we're all about.
That's awesome. So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. And I'll see you out there on the water. Here's another video YouTube's picked for you. Sure to check that one out.